Hi guys. So I mentioned on my community page that I ended up taking the day off yesterday and just, spending time with Axel, doing stuff around the house that we needed to get done. And it was really good because I felt like I just needed a day to unplug. I like uploading often on YouTube, and I'm very proud that I've been able to do it consistently for over 4 years now. But once in a while, it's needed to take a break and not only not film, but just spend the day or the half the day or the night or whatever off social media, because while I'm very proud of my consistency, I can also acknowledge that it's not easy. It's not a cakewalk. Even if you enjoy doing it, being consistent and editing, filming, uploading, engaging with subscribers, it can be taxing, especially if you're working full time and you have a life set outside YouTube and stuff. So either way, I just appreciate y'all giving me the space to be able to unplug when I need to. And yeah, either way, we're back. So I want to talk about two things in this video. I want to talk about Mama Tots fans, which are called the Tater Tots, which is kind of bizarre, but we'll get into that. And then I also want to talk about, obviously, the video that I was sent so many times on Instagram, Gypsy Rose and her little Taylor Swift outfit and her getting into it in the comments with people claiming that Ryan blew through thousands of dollars of her money gambling. So let's cover Mama Tot first. The manner in which her fans will attack people who give her criticism. This might be unpopular, but hear me out. If you are willing to roam around the internet and call yourself a tater tot because you watch a woman who you think you know but you really don't know, who calls herself Mama Tot, so you follow her, so you call yourself a tater tot, and anytime somebody is giving her criticism or saying, her content's just not for me, it never has been, you and the other little tater tots go to these creators' pages and leave all of the comments saying how wonderful this person is, how she's the greatest thing, she's the best creator, she deserves all the recognition and all of the respect, and y'all are like a little army. And it's very weird to me. Parasocial relationships, when it comes to the Tater Tots, should be studied, because the way that they think they know this woman is wild. Just because they've watched her for 1 year, 3 years, 5 years. Oh, she responds to my comments. Oh, I've talked to her in DMs. I listen to this, I listen to that, so I know everything about her. That's just factually incorrect. You can talk to a creator and you can watch all of their videos, but there is no way that if they are shown to be a bad person, your DMs with them should not outweigh, hey, here's proof that this person might not be who they are portraying themselves to be. I think when these massive creators are being discussed on social media, and whether it's kind of a neutral conversation or something full of criticism, it leaves some of these people, especially the ones that call themselves tater tots, in this chapter of denial and refusing to even remotely acknowledge that, hey, I've watched this person, but this isn't cool. Being able to listen to a video and say, you know what? I can actually listen to this point of view and it's okay, and I don't need to leave a nasty message. I don't know. For me personally, I would never want swarms of my subscribers to go just attack somebody that didn't like me or care for my content. I would never want to unleash people. And that's why, I've really gotten away from addressing anybody who, doesn't like me, thinks I'm annoying, thinks I'm stupid, thinks I'm not entitled to have the opinions that I have. I've really tried to stay far away from that and not even mention it in passing, because if you give these people specific attention, at the end of the day, it's really a waste of time. Unless someone is really, I realize that once in a while you have to respond to stuff, but I see these creators coming out and being like, oh, well, this one person doesn't like me. And they know that their fans are going to go attack. And, I've seen that happen with Mama Tot, and her fans go after people and she never calls them off. I don't know. I've been on social media for a really long time, and public figures, and I've said this before, public figures are up for public commentary. If you are doing something that someone disagrees with, they have every right to say that they don't like it, whether it's in your own comments section or on their own platforms. I've gotten negative criticism in comments. I've gotten it elsewhere. Also, at the end of the day, I don't expect anybody to like me. Now, I do hope that you'll respect me if you're offering criticism, but I'm not entitled to have anybody like me or like my videos. I put it out there. Those who like it, like it. Those who don't. And I move on. A new video is coming tomorrow. Let's move on from this parasocial weirdness with the people who call themselves Tater Tots, and let's move on to the little possum, Gypsy Rose. She comes on TikTok in this little outfit that was sent to her. In my opinion, it was sent to her by a company called Gene Therapy. It's a Taylor Swift inspired outfit. She tagged them. They shared it on their Instagram. It could have just been something that she bought. In my opinion, I think it was sent to her. That is my conspiracy. But she goes through this outfit and says how her priorities have shifted. She couldn't snag tickets to Taylor Swift, and now priorities have changed because she's pregnant. We know how expensive Taylor Swift tickets are. And Ryan exposed that you tried to pay $12,000 for 2 tickets to Taylor Swift, which is mind-blowing to me. You will never catch me spending $12,000 to go to anything. I think that is absolute insanity.
Good morning, everybody. So today is the second day of the Eras Tour in New Orleans, and unfortunately I can't make it, but that isn't stopping me from wearing Taylor Swift inspired attire and jewelry. So I'm gonna kind of do an outfit of the day for you guys. So I'm wearing my Cruel Summer t-shirt, which I got from the mall. It's really cute. I'm wearing a friendship bracelet that says Celebrate, and I'm wearing a necklace that's inspired by Lovers era, earrings that's inspired by Reputation era. And I know that I've been looking forward to this concert for a long time. I was really hoping to go, but unfortunately I just couldn't snag tickets. Also, I wasn't expecting to be pregnant, so priorities had to kind of shift a little bit, but I'm watching the concert on live stream. I am so happy for everybody that is going, and I think I'll go to a concert at some point. It just won't be this time around. All right, peace out, guys. Have a good day.
Somebody said, yeah, we heard you tried spending $12,000 on a ticket. And Gypsy, just like a lot of other people, cannot just ignore it and move on and focus on drinking her orange juice and being pregnant. She responded, correct, using my money, my in all capital letters. He failed to mention how Ryan blew through thousands of dollars of my money on gambling. I have all receipts of that too. It's interesting how she said he failed too and then names Ryan. Now, what's interesting to me is that she went off on this and took the first opportunity to claim that Ryan blew through all of this money. But when Ryan mentioned it on his live stream, he was saying how him and Gypsy laughed about it. And it's all jokes now. How silly. What a silly, goofy thing. But now she's in comment sections taking the first opportunity to talk about gambling. So is Ryan trying to make her out to be less of a monster by saying that they were laughing at it? Someone responded and said, I'm just curious. I'm not saying anything negative on either side, but how do you have gambling receipts? Gypsy responds, LOL, not actual receipts. I have bank statements. She then, after this exchange, of course, everyone got their screenshots. She cut off the comment section on that video. Now, I want to say something. If Ryan Anderson comes on a live stream this week and continues to defend Gypsy, my patience for him is done. Because this is a woman who is throwing you to the wolves, throwing you under the bus, running you over and backing it up and running you over and back it up. If he continues to give her even a sliver of grace, I will have no more patience for Ryan Anderson and this charade that he's doing. Now, aside from cutting off comments on that video, as she usually does, I would like to insert here that her TikTok followers have dropped to 9.9 million. Her video views are also tanked. Like, she doesn't get the views that she was getting even a couple months ago. I think this goes to show that the more that she does, the less people are interested in following along. Even if they're hate watching. You'll always get some hate watchers. But as far as people actually there to engage and watch because they're interested, those people are obviously seeing themselves out the door. And she also shared that her and Ken went to Universal Halloween Horror Nights, which is their like Halloween event or whatever. I'm not a Universal or Disney person, so correct me if I'm wrong down below, but it seems like this is their Halloween event that happens in late October. It is in LA, so I don't know if this was a couple weeks ago and she's just now posting it when she was out on the West Coast, or is she out there again right now? Because if Gypsy Rose is in California for the second time in a single month, I'm going to need her parole officer to pull it all the way together. And even if it was done and she's posting it after the fact, I still have a lot of questions about like her parole officer and why so much fuckery is being allowed when it comes to her traveling. I get it, like a couple times, okay, I went here for an interview, I went there, blah blah blah, but it just really feels like Gypsy can travel the United States whenever she wants to. And I'm sure that there are a lot of people on parole that would love to be able to go see their family or go see their friends in another state, but their parole officer won't allow it. And you have this gremlin hopping on flights anytime she wants to. But anyway, I'm going to move on with my day. More content coming. And like I said, thank you guys for giving the leeway and understanding that sometimes, even though I like to upload daily, sometimes I need to take a step back, and it's not always going to be super consistent, but I am doing my best and I appreciate y'all. So either way, for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.